Hey everybody, this is Kyle from thislifemap.com, and I'm coming at you to talk to you a little bit about overcoming self-doubt. I wrote an article today about that, and I thought I would shoot a little video to discuss it a little more, emphasize kind of the two key points that I mentioned in there. Self-doubt is not a fun thing. I think we all experience it. The example I used was how when we shake someone's hand, we go, "Hi, I'm Kyle. Nice to meet you," and then they tell us our name or their name, and we immediately think about our name and forget what their name is or how we're going to speak to them next. And when we go to say goodbye to the person, we forget their name. And a lot of other times people will go, "Hey, I'm Joe. Nice to meet you," and then next thing you hear from their mouth is, "I'm not very good at remembering names." And I think that that's a perfect example of what we do. We set ourselves up to fail in that arena, to fail in a lot of other areas. We say things like, "I can't, I won't, I'll fail at this," or whatever it is. And I think that that's where our self-doubt starts to creep in, and it becomes kind of a big issue, a big deal. And I know that I've had to fight a lot of self-doubt in my life, and I'm sure you have as well. So I wanted to just emphasize the simplicity of this and also see if you can apply it to your life. The first thing is acknowledging the self-doubt, acknowledging the negative talk, and using that as a warning, as a red flag. And I think that that's a huge first piece of the equation. And second, when it is something that you're saying "I can't," and maybe it's true that you can't, to not stop there, but to go, "Okay, now how can I break this up into smaller goals, into smaller pieces?" And taking that simple step of breaking up into smaller pieces and saying, "I can do this, I can do that, and I can do this." And then all of a sudden that "I can't" was broken up, into three things, and then you're able to actually accomplish it. Another way to tackle it is to take that big goal and just go for it. Take the risk. I think I say "I can't" a lot because I'm afraid to fail. So those would be those two big tips for today, and I think they're fairly straightforward, and I know that they've worked for me. So again, they are acknowledge that you are speaking negatively about yourself or about something you're trying to accomplish. And when you acknowledge that, take that information and turn it into a smaller piece, something that you can simplify and break up into smaller goals, or go ahead and just take the risk. I've never taken a risk and failed at it and really regretted it in any big way, but I definitely have regretted quitting on something and not trying.